Let's take a look at some sample problems from section 7.3 on ratios, proportions, and variation. And we'll be starting in the textbook on page 313. And we begin by determining ratios and then writing them in lowest terms. Number 2 is 12 miles to 36 miles. So 12 miles to 36 miles. The miles cancel out. 12 goes once and 3. So that's a ratio of 1 to 3. Notice we need like units for these. 60 inches to 2 yards. Inches to 2 yards. Okay, so we don't have the same unit here. We have to change 2 yards into inches. And each yard is 36 inches. 2 times 36 would be 72 inches. And so those cancel out. 12 goes 5 and 6. So we end up with a ratio of 5 to 6. Alright, in our next group, which is actually on the next page, we want number 14, and we're to decide whether each proportion is true. We're given 4 over 12 equals 7 over 21. And so we could reduce both of those, or we can check the cross products to see if they are equal. So let's do the cross products. 4 times 21 is 84, and 12 times 7 is also 84, so that one's true. In number 18 we have 1/3 over 6. Oh, that's a scary one. Fraction in the numerator equals 1 over 18. So again, what we want to do is check the cross product. Is 6 times 1 the same thing as 1/3 times 18? And we see yes it is, so that one's true as well. Okay, in number 20 we're asked to solve 49 over 56 is equal to x over 8. So 56x is equal to 49 times 8. And I'm going to kind of sneak this in here so that I don't have to actually multiply it out. 8 will go into 56 7 times, and 7 will go into 49 7 times, so we get x is 7. Okay, and 24, see if I can squeeze it in here. 2x plus 7 over 3 equals x minus 1 over 4. Okay, we're going to do the same thing, check the cross products. So 4 times 2x plus 7 we want to be equal to 3 times x minus 1. Let me go up here. So distributing, we'll get 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times 7 is 28. 3 times x, 3 times negative 1. So if we subtract 3x from both sides, 5x plus 28 equals negative 3. And then if we subtract 28, we get 5x equals negative 31. Can't add in my head very well. 5x equals negative 31, so x would be negative 31 divided by 5. So we ended up with a fractional answer there. Okay, and the book has put these in set notation, so just to let you know. I think it must say find the solution set. No, it just says solve each equation. So pay attention to what they want in my math lab. Okay, price of tires. We're to solve each problem. And we're to assume all items are equally priced in 25 through 31. So four tires cost $3.98. And what they want us to figure out is how much do 7 tires cost. Okay, so 4 are $3.98. We want to know how much 7 will cost. So 4x equals, get the calculator, 7 times $3.98. $27.86. Divide by 4. $696.5. $650. So that would be how much we would have to. So you'll notice what I'm doing here is the number of tires and their corresponding price. You could also set it up as 4 over 398 equals 7 over x. It's going to end up giving you the same result. Okay, in 32, sale tax on a $16 DVD is $1.40. Okay, $16 and $1.40, so I'm doing the price and the tax. Okay, how much would the sales tax be on a $120 Blu-ray disc player? So 120, what we don't know is the tax. So I have 16x equals 1.4 times 120. $168 divided by 16. And I'm getting $10.50. And again, you could put the price over the tax or the tax over the price on both sides if you wanted to. End result would be the same. 38. On a world globe, the distance between Rio de Janeiro and Hong Kong, two cities that are actually 17,615 kilometers apart, is 21.5 inches. So the 17 is being represented by 21.5. So these are the inches on the map, and these are the actual miles. Okay, so the actual distance between Paris and Stockholm is 1,605. And we want to know how many inches that would be on the map. Okay, so again, we're going to do our cross products. Okay, times x. 21 times our 21.5 times 1605. And I'm getting 34,507.5. So I want to divide by the 17,615, and I get 1.95. 1.958. And they round this to the nearest inch. Let's see. They don't tell us, but that's what they actually do. They round it to 2 inches. Alright, so 44. This is the last one we'll do of this type. It says we're tagging fish for a population estimate. This is actually the way population estimates are done, so that's why I picked this one. It says on May 13th, researchers at Spirit Lake tagged 420 fish. When they returned a few weeks later, their sample of 500 fish contained 9 that were tagged. Give an approximation of the fish population in Spirit Lake to the nearest 100. Okay, so we have a sample and a population. And again, this is just one of the ways you could do this. The sample that they took out on May 13th, let's see, their sample, no, they returned a few weeks later and took a sample of 500. So they had 500 fish, and out of those, the number tagged was 9. But we know in the entire population on May 13th, they tagged 420. So 9x equals the 500 times the 420, which is 210,000. And we're going to divide that by 9 to get the population of fish in the lake. Okay, and let's see, to the nearest 100. So I'm getting 23,333.333. So to the nearest 100, that would be 23,300. And that's an actual method used for approximating wildlife populations. Okay, and I want to do one last type of problem. This is the merchandise pricing, where we want to find the best buy. Let's go with the coffee in number 46. And what we want to do is compare the unit price. So and I'm going to put the unit price an extra column here. They give us a table with the size and the price. And so for the coffee, we have 15 ounce. That costs $3.43. Sometimes in grocery stores they'll have the unit price on the item. Other times you have to figure it out for yourself, so that's why they're wanting us to do this, so that we'll have an idea of $6.98. Okay, so the unit price, what we want to do is figure out the price per ounce in this case. So I take the 343 and divide it by the 15 ounces. So the price per ounce is 22.8, actually 0.9 cents per ounce. So 22.9 cents per ounce. Alright, I got 0.22866 and so forth. What I did was convert it into cents rather than dollars. It started out as dollars. Okay, so let's check the price on the 34.5 ounce coffee. We have 6.95 divided by 34.5. The unit price is 20.1 cents per ounce. So when we compare the unit price, we see that that is the better